the money they stole. The war on Venezuela has taken a new turn with the kidnapping of the president, Nicolas Maduro, and his wife. The war on that country is very long. It's a war of Western imperialism that has profited off of turning the resources of Latin America into a wealth stream that has built the wealth of this country, has built the wealth of the West. And the theft of Venezuelan resources has been so brazen. The stealing of oil tankers, the seizing of Venezuelan central bank assets by the United States and the UK, the seizing of the Citgo. Do you know that PDVSA is the national oil company of Venezuela? For many decades, the largest foreign-owned asset of PDVSA was Citgo. You know, like the Boston Marathon, the big logo and everything? Well, that has political meaning because Citgo was how the Bolivarian Revolution funded itself. You don't just create socialism out of nothing. You have to have wealth in order to create socialism. The Bolivarian Revolution was an experiment in socialism, and this imperialist government, this savagery of the US imperialism, destroys every attempt at building an alternative to the futureless system of capitalism, a system that cannot serve the people. It has a sing-along part, the money they stole. Just follow the money they stole. Troops are banging down the door. Will they dare to come ashore? Venezuela faces its gravest hour since Bolivar fought the Spanish power. Fishermen have been burned and drowned by orders of a man donning a crown, peddling sinister fentanyl lies, posting snuff films of the people who die. And if you wonder what's the empire's goal, just follow the money they stole. That's your part. Just follow the money they stole. Just follow the money they stole. Whoa. The assets have been seized by banks that act like thieves. Western leaders say they should decide how a sovereign country runs inside. When they lose sway, they cook up a scheme to make the economy scream. Washington claims it owns the oil in the open veins of Venezuela's soil. And if you wonder what's the empire's goal, just follow the money. Just follow the money they stole. Whoa. The veins were drained by foreign theft. The vampires blame the countries left and plot a coup to strip and steal the wealth of a nation refusing to kneel. The people there are standing guard, 'cause Yankees act like it's their backyard. The US fleet surrounds the shore where an empire met defeat before. And if you wonder what's the empire's goal, just follow the money they stole. The money they stole, the money they stole, the money money they stole, the money they stole, the money they stole, the money they stole from children and their families. The money they stole, the money they stole, and put it in their banks. The money they stole, the money they stole, they took the Citgo station. The money they stole, the money they stole, that once sustained the nation. The money they stole, the money they stole, the people will reclaim it. The money they stole, the money they stole, but first we have to name it. Just follow the money they stole. Oh, oh, oh. I'll do a song in Spanish by Lionel Valenzuela. I found him on YouTube. I'm trying to figure out which country he's from. Lionel Valenzuela. It's called Alerta Que Camina. In many Latin American countries, they chant this chant. What it means is the sword of Bolivar is marching through Latin America. In that last song, I talked about Simón Bolivar, the liberator of Latin America, who fought an anti-imperialist war against the Spanish Empire back in the early 19th century. And the legacy of Simón Bolivar is still alive in Latin America. So they would chant in many places, Alerta, alerta, alerta que camina, la espada de Bolívar por América Latina. I'll break that down. Alerta, alerta, alerta que camina.
Alerta, alerta, alerta que camina.
La espada de Bolívar.
La espada de Bolívar.
Por América Latina, por América Latina. That's right. And we're going to sing that as instead of chanting that, we're going to sing that. Alerta que ella viene caminando. Dicen que viene lleno de esperanza, que trae el corazón armado con la libertad, que viene decidido a la batalla. Here it comes. Alerta, alerta, alerta que camina la espada. La espada de Bolívar por América Latina. Alerta, 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 alerta que camina. La espada de Bolívar, la espada de Bolívar por América Latina. Alerta que su voz es como un rayo, que ella ha corrido llanos y montañas. Hace 200 años que Caracas lo alumbró, y América Latina hoy lo reclama. Alerta, 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 alerta que camina. La espada de Bolívar por América Latina. Alerta, alerta, alerta que camina. La espada de Bolívar por América Latina. Alerta que es tu pueblo el que hoy camina, iluminando todo con sonrisas, que trae el corazón armado con la libertad. Alerta que ya viene la victoria. Alerta, 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 alerta que camina la espada de Bolívar por América Latina. Alerta, alerta, alerta que camina la espada de Bolívar por América Latina. Alerta, alerta, alerta que camina la espada de Bolívar por América Latina. Alerta, 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 alerta que camina la espada de Bolívar por América Latina. One more time. Alerta, alerta, alerta que camina la espada de Bolívar por América Latina. Alerta, alerta, alerta que camina la espada de Bolívar por América Latina, por América Latina. Thank you all so much.